Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I would ask that all individuals in the arena to please stand and honor America as the Springboro High School Junior ROTC presents our nation's colors for the national anthem, and that you all remain standing for the SHS processional. At this time, will the audience and graduates please be seated? Good morning and welcome to Springboro High School's 133rd Annual Commencement Exercises. My name is Kyle Martin, proud principal of Springboro High School. At this time, I'd like to recognize all the individuals behind me on stage who play an important role in the education of our students. If the individuals would please stand when recognized, remain standing, and please hold your applause until all names are called. First, representing the Springboro Board of Education, President, Mrs. Lisa Babb, Vice President, Mr. Dan Goods, Board members, Mr. Jamie Belage, Mrs. Sarah Schlehoff, and Mr. Dave Stuckey. Representing the Springboro Schools Central Office, Superintendent, Mrs. Carrie Hester, CFO, Mrs. Tara Stacy, Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Matt Tudor, Director of Secondary Curriculum, Mrs. Beth Holtree, Director of Elementary Curriculum, Mrs. Liz Gruber, Director of Special Education, Mrs. Sarah Gerstner, Director of Technology, Mrs. Tracy Griffin. Representing the Warren County Career Center, Superintendent Joel King. Also, we have two Springboro High School counselors who will be helping in the presentation of the diplomas. They are Mr. Justin Martin and Mrs. Karina Centers. The teachers who have been selected by the class of 2026 to read the class roll are Mr. Luke Sandro and Mrs. Beth Andrews. The last group I'd like to have stand are the staff and faculty in attendance of Springboro High School and Springboro Community City Schools. Our teachers and staff have been simply amazing this school year, and we greatly appreciate all of their hard work, commitment, and dedication. If you would please stand, staff. Please give a round of applause for all of our special guests. You may be seated. At this time, will the senior choir members please come forward to prepare to sing the Springboro Alma Mater. Also, it is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2026 class president, Carson Donnelly.
Testing. Everybody can hear me? All right. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Classmates, faculty, friends, and family members, it is my honor to be on this stage this morning representing the graduating class of 2026. This moment will be one that all of us will remember for the rest of our lives, so I'll try my best not to mess anything up. Fellow seniors, I would like to take a moment to recognize the people who got us to this very special day. Someone who played a very important role in your life is likely sitting here this morning with a heart full of pride. We thank all of you for your countless sacrifices you have made to help us get us where we are today. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the hardworking faculty of Springboro High School. Teachers, administrators, school counselors, custodians, cafeteria workers, and bus drivers. Your countless hours of hard work do not go unnoticed, and we are grateful for all that you do. We all know that teenage kids are not always the most enthusiastic people to work with, and we thank you and appreciate you for greeting our often unpleasant attitudes with a smile every morning. Lastly, I would like to extend a special thank you to everyone who is up on the stage with me this morning, including Mr. Martin, the school board, The two teachers who will be reading the names for the presentation of our diplomas, Mr. Sandro and Mrs. Andrews. And I'd also like to extend a special thank you to Mrs. Cooper, who has worked tirelessly to coordinate and organize events for both the junior and senior classes all year long, and likewise has put a lot of time and effort into planning this graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to welcome Brandon Mills to the stage to lead us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Brandon is a graduating senior, and this opportunity reflects his hard work, perseverance, and pride in being part of the school community. I ask everyone to please stand if you're able. Gentlemen, remove your hats, and please remain standing for our alma mater after the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Testing. Great job, Brandon. At this time, the Springboro Choir will sing the Springboro Alma Mater. At the conclusion of the Alma Mater, everyone can be seated, and then Mrs. Hester, the Superintendent of Springboro Schools, will then present her greetings to the class of 2026.
Good morning, families, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Graduates, today is the result of years of dedication, early mornings and late nights, and most of all, persistence and perseverance. This ceremony not only marks the conclusion of a significant chapter in your life, but this is the beginning of a new story of who you will become for your families, your future career, your future communities, and above all, yourselves. So who will you become? You are leaving Springboro High School not with a diploma, but with a resilient foundation. You have shown discipline in a world full of distractions. You have met high expectations in a district that does not lower the bar. You have navigated pressure, performance, and uncertainty, and you kept going. You didn't just endure 12 years of schooling, you were transformed through them. This journey has granted you the opportunity not only to succeed, but to struggle, to try again, and to evolve into the leaders we see before us this morning. What comes next for you won't be determined by your schedule, a syllabus, your grades, your teacher, or even your parents. It will be defined by your choices. The world you are entering is loud and relentless, often rewarding the fast over the thoughtful and comparison over character. So I challenge you, Panthers, as the familiar structure of high school fades away, become intentional about the life you are building. Make choices today that your 80-year-old self will look back on with pride. This story does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be meaningful. There will be moments of hesitation when fear whispers for you to stay comfortable. There will be times when the easier path is to observe rather than to act. In those moments, make choices that allow you to say, "I'm glad I did," instead of, "I wish I had." Do not choose what is convenient. Choose the higher, more difficult road that leads to the growth of your character. Every choice you make will shape your story. Along this journey, you will face rejection. It is inevitable. You may give your absolute best and still not be chosen. You may be unfairly judged, and people will let you down. But hear this clearly. The world may reject you at times, but you must never, ever reject yourself. Do not give up on you. Stay anchored in your values and persistent in your purpose. Congratulations, class of 2026. It has been our privilege to have built this foundation with you.
Our first speaker is someone who brings a curiosity, creativity, and a genuine appreciation for the people and world around him. He enjoys spending time outdoors with the people he loves, watching movies, and always looking for opportunities to learn something new. After high school, he plans to serve a mission for his church before he attends Brigham Young University, where he will major in film. I'm proud to introduce my Vice President, Roman Lunt.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you to the amazing staff who organized this event. Classmates, as a movie buff, I'd like to take you on a short mental journey called the hero's story. I learned about this from my mom when I was at my lowest, and it made all the difference. In the hero's story, you are the main character. And like any main character in a movie, you're going to face challenges. But with that, you'll also find success. This hero story began in our freshman year. We started high school with so many expectations of how the years would pass by. Some of us thought we had everything figured out, and some of us were still trying to figure out where our next class was. But looking back now, it probably didn't go the way you expected it to. And that's okay, because as you look back through the hero's eyes, you can see that you endured challenges and setbacks. You also found your way to successes and wins. When times were tough, you wanted to quit. But you didn't. Just like any main character, you kept going. Now, before you get overly confident, remember that in every good hero story, the hero is never alone. They always have a supporting cast of mentors, sidekicks, and friends, the people who helped us through late nights, tough classes, and moments when we doubted ourselves. One of my favorite scenes in any movie is when the hero thanks their mentor in a heartfelt way. This moment reminds us that even a hero knows the importance of gratitude. Today is an important moment in your hero's story, but it isn't the climax. You're going on to face bigger trials and hardships, and with that will come even greater growth and success. As you approach each new chapter, remember that you've been here before, and once again, you'll find your way. Because every challenge we've faced so far has prepared us for what comes next. The next chapter is waiting. All that's left is to begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Roman. At this time, the Springboro High School Select Choir and Chamber Choir, under the direction of Mr. Graham Materney and Chris Keeney, will perform "The Times Are A-Changin'."
For our next speaker, I'd like to introduce a student whose dedication and compassion have shaped much of her high school experience. As a member of the French Club, NHS, Student Council, and HOSA, she consistently shows her willingness to get involved. Her commitment extends beyond school, as well as she spent 9 years in the Springboro cheer program, and she enjoys volunteering her time to support individuals with special needs. She has a genuine passion for helping others and setting a great example for others to follow. Next school year, she will be attending the University of Tennessee, where she plans to major in pre-pharmacy and minor in French and Francophone studies. Please welcome Springboro's own Sophia Goods.
Good morning, families, friends, teachers, administrators, and most importantly, Boro's graduating class of 2026. It's an honor to stand here with you today and share a few thoughts as we celebrate this milestone together. In these last few moments together, I would like to ask that you ponder this question. What is your best memory from high school? I may not know what your 480 unique memories are, but I know what they are not. They are not of grades or scores, quizzes or tests, awards or achievements. Instead, I hope you are remembering moments of kindness. And as we leave high school behind, that lesson will matter now more than ever. We will step into a world that demands us to compete, achieve, prove ourselves, and stand out in every room we enter. There will be moments when we might feel pressure to be the loudest voice, the smartest person, or to have the most accomplishments. But in those moments, remember this: what truly matters is to be the kindest. Your friends and family may not remember your GPA or your job title, but they will always remember how you made them feel. Whether your act of kindness lasted for a moment or perhaps a lifetime, it will be remembered. Success is important, but the impact you leave on others is what truly remains. After today, our lives will go in different directions: new jobs, addresses, friends, experiences. We can carry kindness with us wherever we go, becoming a part of our legacy to others. Kindness is not flashy and loud. It doesn't seek recognition. It includes someone who feels alone, listening when it feels easier to walk away, and showing others grace when they make a mistake. Your small acts of kindness will resonate for a lifetime. In a world that can often feel cold and divided, choose to be the light that unites people. So, class of 2026, wherever life takes you, strive to be remembered not only for what you accomplish, but for the love and compassion you bring into the lives of others. May you leave footprints of kindness so deep that long after we're gone, the world is brighter simply because you were there. I wish you all well. Thank you, class of 2026.
Next, I'm honored to introduce a student who has truly made an impact on our school community. As a Muse Machine captain for 3 years and a member of the Blue Crew, she has shown her commitment and connection to Springboro High School and its student body. She has also been part of the team mentoring program for 2 years, where she provides academic, social, and emotional support to younger students in the Springboro school system. This fall, she plans to attend Ohio University, where she plans to major in business and minor in interior design. Please join me in welcoming Audrey Nimitz to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to speak in front of all you here today. Before I begin, I would like to thank the people who have made this journey possible. Staff and faculty, family, friends, or whomever your support system may be, you guys made this moment all happen, Make sure to thank those people today. Hug them and tell them how much you appreciate their unconditional love. It feels surreal as we're all sitting here this morning in the same room for one last time. And although it feels so long ago, I know we all can remember our first day of high school, with not a single clue on where any of our classes were, feeling lost in such a big building. I can remember walking to each class, holding my schedule in my hand, trying to figure out where a hallway was, but somehow I ended up in the auditorium. As the years passed, the hallways became our normal, meeting new people didn't feel so scary, and we eventually all found our own path while being in the same place. We can remember all the firsts that high school brought us. First time driving, maybe hitting a curb, first prom, first football game, first stage performance, and the list goes on. Experiences can often feel ephemeral, meaning they are short-lived but remain remembered. These memories will eventually become stories that we'll share. But today, we are here living this moment, and it's one to be so proud of. Sometimes we don't realize how much we've lived through. We get ourselves so caught up on the next big thing. I would be lying if I stood up here today in front of all of you and was fully confident in knowing how life would pan out. However, I can truthfully say that we all start somewhere. It takes a few tries, a few mistakes, and a few victories to understand where you want to be. My point being, we're all about to start fresh again, with not a single clue on where any of our journeys will take us. My dad always told me, if there wasn't any bad, then we wouldn't know what the good is. This speaks so many truths throughout life. Change can be hard, and life will put you in situations you might not know how to navigate. However, it's all about perspective. You may not understand every why, but you can understand that everything happens for a reason. Up until this point, there's been a guide for us. It's now our turn to be the guide. Find people who are happy for your achievements and do the same for them. As today closes a chapter of our lives, we're all walking to the next one, and it's unwritten. Don't get so caught up in what the future will hold or all the nostalgic moments from the past. Live every day with gratitude, be selfless, set goals, and stay consistent with them. Remind yourself to stay present because every day isn't promised, which makes it infinitely valuable. Finally, to my classmates, I can only feel so grateful to have shared these moments with all of you. I'm so proud of each and every one of you sitting before me today, and I'm confident you all will achieve great things in this new chapter of life. To the class of 2026, appreciate this moment because it's one we worked so hard for. Thank you. With love, Audrey Nemitz.
Our final speaker is one who has left a lasting mark on both our school and the people in it. Whether it's through his leadership as a member of the Panther Athletic Council, his commitment as a four-year varsity lacrosse letterman, or the energy and enthusiasm he brings as a member of the Blue Crew, he attacks everything he does with a true passion and pride for the school he represents. Next year, he will further his education at the University of Cincinnati, where he plans to study journalism and international affairs. Give it up for my good friend, JoJo Davis.
Thank you, Carson. My dad said not to eat the mic, so I'm trying to stay in my ways. Growing up, I have attended a lot of various graduations, sometimes willingly, sometimes not so willingly. Ceremonies for my brothers, friends, and cousins. Over the years, I've noticed a common phrase that is used at the beginning of speeches, just like this one. Class of, whatever year it may be, congratulations, we did it. For some reason, this phrase, or I guess the overuse of it, drives my dad insane. So, with that being said, to the Springboro class of 2026, congratulations, we did it. My name is JoJo Davis, and I've had the opportunity and privilege to be a part of such a great group of students, faculty, and families within the Springboro community over the past 12 years. As I reflect on those years, I invite you all to do the same. Reflect on the memories made, friendships built, and lessons learned. Often when I think about my time here, it includes one of the very first lessons we all were taught. It's something we've heard since we were little, and it's simple. Like most of you sitting in front of me today, I was taught the golden rule: to treat others with kindness, respect, and love, to treat others the way you yourself would like to be treated. However, in recent years, this simple phrase seems to become such a lost art. Our graduating class of 2026 is bright and very capable to achieve any personal goals we may have. And with this great opportunity to chase these goals, there will be stress, doubt, and there will be times where things don't go accordingly to your set plan. With whatever you are planning to do with these next few years of your life, whether it's college, the military, joining the workforce, or even starting a family of your own, in times of stress and worry, remember the first lesson we all learned here at Springboro. Remember that we share more similarities than differences, and that there is more that connects us than separates us. A wise man once said, "Hate has 4 letters, but so does love." Ladies and gentlemen, you always have a choice, and I encourage you that in this next chapter to always choose love. Thank you for such an amazing journey, Springboro class of 2026.
Great job, JoJo. At this time, it is my pleasure as a principal of Springboro High School to announce that the graduates who are seated in the arena before you have completed all requirements that have been established by the Ohio Department of Education and our Springboro Board of Education. They are therefore eligible to come forward and receive their diplomas. Presenting the diplomas this afternoon will be the Springboro Board of Education members, assisted by Springboro High School counselors Mr. Justin Martin and Mrs. Karina Centers. The class roll will be read by Mr. Luke Sandro and Mrs. Beth Andrews. All graduates will walk across the floor to receive their diploma cover, and I just ask that all in attendance be respectful of our graduates so all names can be called and heard. At this time, the presentation of diplomas will begin.
Carson Donley. Roman Lunt. Aubrey Hoffman. Alana Roth. Brandon Mills. Sophia Goods. Audrey Nemitz. Joseph Gregory George Davis. Jordan Cherian Abraham. Rachel Noel Abrams. Laith Abushakra. Audrey Grace Albrecht. Allison Marie Allgeier. Christy Almargi. Aaron Jacob Anderson.
Ethan Jones Onspa. Rowan L. Arnold. Lauren Tierney Ashelman. Olivia Ray Ashmore. McKenna L. Osbacher. Peyton Rose Bailey. Ross Thomas Bales. Andrew Michael Baylog. Gabriel D. Baltusevich. Andrew D. Banks. Jacob L. Barfield II. Joshua A. Barfield II. Jackson Ponce Bartling. Ethan Joseph Beal. Silas Alon Benkin.
Gavin J. Belanger. Catherine E. Benham. Wyatt James Benner. Emma Nicole Berberick. Maya Lynn Bizard. Caitlin Rose Bjork. Gideon Lee Black. Riley Elizabeth Blagg. Lorelei C. Blair. Ashton Michael Blankenship. Isabella Grace Blevins. Braden James Bodine. Haley N. Borders. Madison Noel Boss. Bailey Elizabeth Bowell.
Rachel Brooke Bowling. Emma Grace Bowman. Isabel Claire Bowser. Jack W. Boyd. Gavin Brainer. Amy Brangers. Nicholas T. Bratton. Charlie Ann Brodnick. Freya Elizabeth Broken. Kara Eileen Brooks. Kinsley C. Brown. Riley Paige Brown. Terrence R. Brown, Jr. Maya Taylor Greening. William C. Bruin.
Matthias D. Brunicardi. Katerina Consuelo Burkhart. Timur Mansour Burkanov. Samantha M. Burkhart. Lucas S. Burks. Haley Grace Burns. Madeline Catherine Burns. Jillian Janae Burton. Josephine Violet Butin. William A. Calhoun. Kelly Nicole Carlson. Wesley Philip Carr. Oakley L. Castellanos. Landon Earl Castle. Sophia G. D. Cabanero.
Michael A. Shamblin. Jonathan Wolf Chandler Jr. Josh D. Chappelle. Adam Sammy Cheehee. Andrew G. Cho. Finn J. Clark. Nathaniel A. Clark. Benjamin Vincent Clellan. Clarissa Helen Cauliflower. Cadence Blake Collins. Chase William Brandon Cook. Evan Christopher Cooley. Max Avery Kopic. Cooper C. Karate. Charles Wade Cotton.
Caitlin M. Cowgill. Nico Cena Crawford. Andrew James Crocker. Allison Sky Cross. Alex J. Kraushaw. Jack W. Crumbacher. Aniston C. Catone. Ryan Patrick Dame. Kennedy Leanna Davenport. Caleb James Davidson. Alexis Nicole Davis. Taylor Brooke DeCamp. Jackson Kenneth Francis Deininger. Madonna M. Dimitri. Matthew Morris Dimitri.
Mina Morris Dimitri. Morgan A. DeMoss. Madeline Dimbath. Alex Rain Dibzinski. Anthony J. Di Tommaso. Chase P. Dixon. Traven Joseph Dodge. Isaiah Dewerman. Mary Elizabeth Dolinar. Ava Ryan Donahoe. Jonah H. Dozer. Addison Marie Drake. Logan Lee Dryscharf. Graydon Thomas Jason Dwenger. Andrew M. Eady.
Kaylee Lynette Earls. Benjamin Christopher Ekman. Samuel Leonard Ekman. Isaiah James Eddington. Jasmine Renee Edmondson. Connor Robert Eitenaier. Jude Elise Elbash. Anderson Jude Morrison Elliott. Reagan D. Elmore. Sarah Clorin Elrod. Anna Rose Elsner. Abigail Juliet Esterman. Ava Grace Evans. Catherine Ann Fair. Kane Truitt Fall.
Addison M. Faust. Henry M. Faust. Dinara A. Fakova. Adeline Grace Feitner. Riley G. Ferdon. Grace A. Figueroa. Ashley Grace Filburn. Nathan Weston Finley. Abby Nicole Fiore. Jocelyn P. Fisher. Peyton Mackenzie Fleck. Catherine Maya Foley. Andrew Charles Fortner. Aurora Fortman. Mark Alistair Fritz Jr.
Elliot Ann Fuller. Joshua Andrew Gandy. David N. Garner. Isabel Marie Geiger. Jarian Angelique Herena Rodriguez. Dylan M. Geese. Brianne Helena Given. Henry J. Greenberg. J. Randall Greenberg. Beckett C. Greer. Jet A. Gridley. Carson Andrew Grigsby. Ella Grimes. Caitlin Elizabeth Grund. Sriharsha Surya Gudametla.
Lydia Grace Ginther. Brady Michael Gutman. Paige M. Gutman. Benjamin Michael Hale. Addison Paige Haynes. Garrett E. Hackinson. Jackson Donald Hammond. Phoebe Christine Hammond. Berkeley Summer Hammond. Braden Henry Hammondtree. Kara Grace Hammondtree. Rajveer Singh Hans. Jack H. Harper. Delaney Jean Hardy. Layla Madison Hass.
Gaming Ha. Carter Ryan Heaton. Emma K. Heaton. Alice Elaine Thompson Heilman. Elias J. Heitkamp. Gabriel K. Hemmelgarn. Benjamin Allen Hensley. Grant Donald Hensley. Ty M. Hensley. Charles Andrew Henson. Stephen Andrew Herbie. Joshua Samuel Hicks. Mika Joe D. Hiley. Samuel Vincent Hinckley. Monsi Dylan Hira.
Grace Alexandra Hobbs. Garrison T. Hoax. Delaney M. Hoffman. Reagan Paige Holliday. Sophie Elise Holsinger. Jesse Robert Horton. McKenna Marie Howard. Wyatt James Howell. Abigail Marisa Huesman. Isaac Hurlbert. Jack G. Hutchison. Nicholas F. Hutchinson. Layla M. Ibrahimova. Aslan Ismailov. Osman Isbahev.
Ramazan K. Isbahev. Rebecca Roxanne Jameson. Elena Juliet Jaski. Payden Michael Jefferson. Joshua Andreas Jensen. Christian Miguel Jimenez. Allison Kristen Johnson. Mackenzie Ray Jones. Olivia Jones. Ryan Thomas Jones. Abida R. Kachaliva. Christian A. Kodrovich. Sal Common. Harshal S. Cantamaneni. Benjamin T. Kuresha.
Cameron Michael Carr. Graham Caskey. Jocelyn Rahel Cavey. Jordan Jolie Kelsey. Logan Kendrick. Morgan Kirschner. Medina Kasratova. Parivash Katak. Maxim Kiesliak. Richard M. Nesbeck IV. Andrew R. Kesters. Lauren Elizabeth Kolb. Sarnis Kamalova. Braden Matthew Conkle. Paige Marie Kapitke.
Mallory Keaton Kriegelstein. John Core III. Kelsey Morgan Labor. Virginia Rose Langley. Kaylee Renee Larson. Brooke Elizabeth Lawton. Hanson T. Lee, Jr. Braylon Edward Lee. Peyton Leedy. Mason Milton Leggett. Claire Elise Letavik. Weston Lewis. Ariana J. Litzo. Suni Lin. Ava Marie Littleton.
Aaron Liu. Alyssa Mariana Lockhart. Jackson Long. Noah D. Ludwig. Jaylon Monsarovna Luminova. Wyatt Leander Trung Liwen. Emily Catherine Mays. Gianna Maria Mann. Katerina Isadora Margioris. Bryce M. Markoff. Addison Grace Martin. Addison Grace Martin. Adeline Jade Martin. Andrew Martin. Amelia Lynn Marusco. Jonathan Tyler Marusco.
Shannon M. Marusco. Sergio Matisic. Ethan N. May. Caroline Marie Mayo. Evan McCalmont. Jordan McCoy. Ren Marie McCullough. Cameron J. McLaughlin. Matthew George Meek. Harrison Michael Miser. Lillian Margaret Mercer. Adeline Grace Miller. Alexis M. Miller.
Emma Jean Miller. Isabella A. Miller. Ella M. Millis. Blake Alexander Minery. Elizabeth Madison Minor. Tyler P. Mitchell. Aiden C. Moffitt. Sydney Layla Monaghan. Sawyer K. Monk. Nicholas M. Montoro. Nolan Edward Moody. Brody Allen Moore. Sophia Kathleen Moore. Ariana Sophia Moritz. Mason Wendell Morris.
Emma Morrison. Katie Lynette Morton. Elizabeth Marie Murphy. Amir Mamadanovich Nazarov. Abigail Caitlin Neal. Malika Trinity Nguele. Chenglin Nian. Aslan Bakhtiarovich Nayazov. Chris A. Norton. Lillian Grace Oakes. Kofi Oduro Kwateng. Jenna Faith Osterlin. Landon Everett Oz. Liliana Sophia Oliver. Mariana Alyssa Orlo.
Liana Jaden Overdorf. Hayla Lorraine Ownby. Benjamin C. Page. Leonardo Paljano Portela. Jordan Marie Palmer. Hayden M. Pananen. Nathaniel Logan Parker. Eleanor Naomi Parlett. Jessie Marie Parton. Natalie G. Pate. Ved B. Patel. Leela Louise Patterson. Carson Michael Payne. Ian Cabello Franco Pereira. Grant Aiden Perry.
Jordan L. Pham. Xavier Farrago. Lorelei K. Phillips. Temperance Victoria Phillips. David S. Pickthorn. Samantha Bree Pilley. Lauren Ava Patel. Hannah Gabrielle Planchon. Jackson Paul Powers. Liana Quezada. Raul Giovanni Quintanilla. Prisha Reddy Rajlapali. Jordan Taylor Rambo. Addison Gale Ramby. Mackenzie Ann Ramby.
Benjamin Ratliff. Avery Logan Ray. James D. Ray. Blair Jacqueline Reed. Julia Elaine Reed. Grant D. Riegelsberger. Daniel West Reinhard. Natalie Grace Remy. Carson Jacob Reynolds. Jacob M. Reinhardt. Sophia Modeloso Richards. Noah J. Rinke. Kara L. Roberts. Colton Frederick Robertson. Carson E. Robinette.
Maylee Lynn Rohi. Harit Raghav Rackham. Edwin Leonidas Roman. Grace Ann Romas. Peyton Sierra Roper. Wesley Stephen Roush. Ella Claire Ruffing. Lucy Reguiza. Juliana Caitlin Reither. Maddox A. Salazar. George M. Sander. Grayson James Sanders. Ramazan Sarvalov. Kanan Alexander Scalf Ron. Jackson Hall Scanlon.
Anna Kate Schilling. Jacob Wayne Schmall. Elizabeth Ann Schrimmel. Emily Grace Schrimmel. Landon N. Schroeder. Lila Capri Schulte Saab. Michael Tyler Schwall. Emma Marie Sclafani. Haley Elaine Sechrist. Elizabeth K. Seitz. Malachi Braden Shaw. Natalie Elizabeth Shaw. Ellie Rose Shepard. Gideon A. Shepard.
Carter Ethan Sherwood. Brian Iridukunda Sibomana. Bright Iraguha Sibomana. Clark Avery Simmons. Evan M. R. Small. Abigail Elise Smith. Braden Allen Smith. David Eric Smith. Gracie Drew Smith. Hayden L. Smith. Savannah Marie Snyder. Jackson Tyler Swords. Jeremy Robert Spidell II. Michael Paul Spurgeon. Jameson Rebecca Staten.
Madeline Marion Stoffer. Brady G. Steinbergy. Kaden Nicole Steckley. Susanna Stelter. Chloe Isabella Marie Stanger. Allison Marie Stevens. Logan Riley Stevens. Devin Lee Stewart. Era Stoller. Ethan M. Stommel. Dylan Jeffrey Stone. Peyton Lisa Marie Street. Ethan Makoto Jian Sugo. Brooke Mary Louise Sullivan. Mackenzie Lynn Sullivan.
Samantha Lily Sullivan. Kevin Sun. Joshua Tando. Cooper Allen Temple. Andrew. Lincoln Terry. Ethan G. Finnegar. Travis Michael Toma. Aaron Matthew Thomas. Kira Ann Thompson. Catherine Ann Thorson. Jacob Lyle Tibbetts. Carmen E. Toner. Elisar Miriam Tubia. Sydney G. Trewick. Mackenzie Lynn Trailer.
Ethan Ray Troxel. Jack Alexander Tucker. Shervon Turanova. Harrison James Tyner. Braden Allen Ulrich. Ellie Rose Ulrich. Carmen Simone Vaughn. Benjamin Allen Velatine. Eden Estelle Vo. Ivan Osric Vo. Jacob Michael Vogel. Cohen Liam Walker. Paul Richard Walker. Benjamin J. Weaver. Ava Ann Lynn Weber.
Evan M. Weinberg. Bailey Ethan Wheeler. Joy Aziba Whitaker. Alan Isaac White. Cale Patrick Wickerham. Jackson E. Wilcox. Sylvia May Wilkin. Kendall Avery Williams. McLaren Andrew Williamson. Matthew Anthony Whitman. Ethan Rajan. Jared Presley Carlson Wyatt. Jordan C. Wyatt. Jason Yang.
Caleb T. Yerrick. Patrick Anthony Zykoski. Ava Nicole Zadarin. Leah Marie Zorns. Kai Simons Gibbons.
A few final comments before we proceed with the end of our program. This past Monday, at our SHS military signing and at our senior awards ceremony, we recognized our Springboro High School seniors that have made the decision to serve our country. These students are wearing red, white, and blue cord with them today. At this time, any graduate who is joining the military, going to college on an ROTC scholarship, or has received an appointment to a military academy. Graduate, if you will please stand to be recognized for making the decision to serve our country. Thank you. Also in the program, there's a list of individuals who have received scholarships toward their post-secondary education. We recognize many of these individuals at our senior awards ceremony last week. If you'd please give a round of applause for all of our graduates who are scholarship winners, and congratulations. At this time, I'll ask Senior Class President Carson Donnelly to please come forward to lead the class of 2026 in the turning of the tassels. Following the turning of the tassels, we will immediately begin the recessional. Very important graduates, we're going to have to move our diploma and gown turn into inside. So due to the weather outside, we'll be adjusting our recessional. For the recessional, all students, you'll enter and exit through the 3 stairs up to the top. Once you get to the top, graduates, if your last name is A through K, okay, not the side you line up on, but last name A through K, you'll exit through the back, and you'll head to the right. You'll drop off your gown and pick up your diploma. Graduates' last names L through Z, same format, exiting out the 3 exit stairs to the top, and you'll head to the left to turn in your gown and pick up your diploma. At this time, Carson Donnelly.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. Fellow seniors, I'm honored to lead a class of very talented and hardworking young men and women. We are a class full of accomplished scholars, athletes, musicians, artists, innovators, and much more. While we all didn't share the same high school experience, we all have one thing in common. We are all Springboro Panthers. With that being said, let's capture this moment as it will be the last time all of us are together. Say cheese. Jojo, I think you blinked. I'm so excited to see the impact we all make on the world. The sky is truly the limit for us, and we have our time of learning and growth at Springboro High School to thank for it. Class of 2026, without further ado, I'd like all of you to please join me in turning your tassel from right to left, signifying the completion of this graduation ceremony and the beginning of the next chapter of our lives. Congratulations to the class of 2026.